Hey, it's Timescrock 11 with Week 17 prep for the Lost Ones Draft League Season 4, going up against the Hades Houndooms from previous seasons. So, Hades Houndooms is going to have a roster of Landorus Therian, Togekiss Z, Alolan Ninetales, and Ditto Articuno Z, Mega Tyranitar, Entei Gastrodon, Raikou Z, and Beartic. So Mega Tyranitar, Ditto, and Landorus are the biggest threats. So I'm bringing first Aaron. So Aaron can hit Landorus pretty well. Depending on the build for it, though, it may or may not OHKO it with Flamethrower. And, of course, Rock Slide is a major issue, so Scarf Landorus I won't be able to take on, but I will be able to hit it on a switch. Overall, not going to be staying in on Landorus. Togekiss can deal with Togekiss pretty well, though if it paralyzes me and it can go for a bunch of paraflinches, that's going to ruin Aaron, so I have to be careful with that. Alolan Ninetales can take that on. Empoleon can take that on. Ditto is a bit of an issue, though overall, I think I could stay in on a Ditto, since Aaron has nothing that could hurt itself, and Ditto's probably going to be scarfed, as Dittos usually are, so I can just roost and handle a Ditto. So Aaron is probably the thing that I most want Ditto to switch into. Articuno can definitely take care of that. I don't think we're going to see the Articuno, though. I don't see any reason why they would bring Articuno against me, so I'm not even going to consider that. Mega Tyranitar, going to have a Weather War situation there. Focus Blast will be good against it, but not going to be able to OHKO it, and I cannot stay in on that thing. But definitely going to be useful to remove sand. So then Mandibuzz can take care of that pretty well. Entei, I think Entei can have Rock Slides, so I'm not going to stay in on that. Gastrodon, Solar Beam is going to be my main way for dealing with Gastrodon with Aaron. I mean, for this team in general, what I'm bringing, Aaron's going to be the main way of dealing with Gastrodon. Raikou, that's going to be an issue, so can't stay in on that. And Beartic, I doubt we're going to see Beartic. So then I've got Kshatriya. Kshatriya is another thing to deal with Landorus. Should be very good against the Togekiss. Should be decent against Ditto. It'll be especially good if I can have Ditto switch into this. Then I can freely send in either Thundurus or Aaron. And going to be very useful against Mega Tyranitar as well. So Wall's almost everything they have, except for the Raikou. So we're definitely going to see the Raikou, because that deals with a lot of stuff on my team. Then I've got Thundurus, Zeke Von Genbu, Hidden Power Ice for that Landorus. Thunderbolt covers pretty much everything else, except for the Gastrodon. Not going to be staying in on the Gastrodon, though. Knockoff should be useful against it as well, and should be useful against the Ditto, though I think it might be better if the Ditto stays Scarfed. Overall, it's probably better than it having free reign to do what it wants. Then, Narrative Gundam, Silvally, physically defensive version, running ground type. That way it can hit the Empoleon for super effective, though not going to stay in on Empoleon. And mainly for dealing with the Tyranitar, Entei, and Raikou. Primarily the Raikou, that's the biggest thing that I need this for. Of course, it's probably going to have Hidden Power Ice, but I should be able to live that. And physically defensive for the Landorus, since its defenses are pretty balanced anyway, so it's not going to be too much of a problem if that Raikou is carrying Hidden Power Ice. I can still deal with it with multi-attack. Then I've got Dimitri, another thing for dealing with Landorus, and I'm running Colbur Berry so that Mega Tyranitar can go for a crunch, and I'll still be able to just eat it up very easily. then Will-O-Wisp it and completely ruin that thing. As long as I can get a Will-O-Wisp off on Tyranitar, it's effectively useless. Landorus will also be pretty useless if it can be Will-O-Wisped. And I'm not running any hazards this time because there's not too much reason to. The main things they have that are weak to hazards, they're not going to be bringing. And then finally, Adamant Mimikyu. So nothing is weak to Shadow Claw. There's really no reason to bring Shadow Claw. Just have a Shadow Sneak for the priority. Play Rough is neutral on everything that Drain Punch isn't. Or neutral on everything that Drain... Well, yeah, the Entei is the only thing... Entei and Empoleon are the only resists to Play Rough, and Drain Punch handles the Empoleon. I brought Adamant so that Drain Punch can be a guaranteed 2-hit KO on that. So I was running Jolly, and it's a defensive Empoleon, which pretty much every Empoleon is going to be defensive. Then Jolly wouldn't have been able to get a guaranteed 2-hit KO, so that's why I'm bringing the Adamant one. Plus, there's nothing I really need to outspeed here. With Adamant, I outspeed everything I need to. And I'm not going to be outspeeding a Scarf Lando either way. So that's everything about what I'm bringing against the Hades Houndooms. As usual, the battle itself will be up tomorrow, so wait for that to come up in your sub feeds. Or if you're just watching this after it's come out, not on the day it's out, then the battle will already be out for you to look for. So, see you next time.